going to look at possible ways Carl can counter this, and then how he can counter his counter. So, and again, ideally I want to finish from the mount because it is the dominant position. So when I get to here, I'm smearing this. I can move the side control, and we'll talk about that in a second. But if I stay on mount, he's got less escape options. I mean, basically his best one is from here he's going to answer the telephone. Okay. But I'm on the end of the other line telling him that that's not going to work. Okay, so from here, this is a good escape, because really when Carl makes this frame, he's making a space because my head and arm's working because I'm forcing this shoulder into this jugular. Okay, so when he does that and he braces out, there's a massive space here, and I'll squeeze all day and give myself a hernia, and I'll still not get this head and arm show. So I want to come to the end of the lever, which is his elbow. So I'm just going to raise my head. So if I was down here trying to finish, I'll raise my head up, and then I'm going to smear his elbow to close that space, just like this. Okay. Then I drop my head down, and he finishes before. Does that make sense? So again, if he makes that escape, or that answering the telephone, and he makes that frame, okay, there's a space opening up between his neck and his shoulder. So my head's down, I'm trying to finish. I could be here, I could be here. Okay, I just come up to the end of the lever. I smear his arm to close that space, then I immediately drop my collarbone behind, okay, his tricep, my ears on his shoulder, and I just turn the corner again. Okay. Sometimes you might need to move to side control. Okay, if it's some big guy, strong guy, inflexible shoulders, so I'm here. So if I move to side control, I want to make sure that my pelvis is on the mat, my legs are up. Same thing. I just turn the corner, and if Carl is answering the telephone again, just put it in there again one more time. So again, I can smear it, drop down. I just have a bit more leverage this way to get it. But again, there's a few more things Carl can do if I drop to this position. For instance, he might turn on to the side. Okay, yeah, it's okay. And make that movement there. Okay, so again, he's just, because he's grabbed his leg and turned on to the side, now he's made a massive space here again. That wouldn't have happened if I had to stay at a mount, so I prefer to finish the head and arm from the mount. But if I'd made this transition, and if you look, if I try to finish the head and arm in the position that Carl's in now, is my bicep on his jugular? No, so I can't finish that way, but my forearm is, so I can switch to the Ezekiel from here, which would be the better option. So from here, if he's on the side, okay, my left hand's going to grab my right sleeve. Okay, I make a frame so it's going across the back of his neck. And then from here, I'm just going to cherish it. So I slide my right knee behind the back of his head, clamp into my position, and now my goal is to put my left shoulder, driving his left shoulder into his left jugular. And that's that. Okay, so we'll do it one more time. Here. Set this up again, just like we did before. I'll win that underhook, I'll walk it forward, drop my head behind, okay, and get hand to hand, or I'm here, Carl maybe answers his telephone. I try to finish from here, I can't, and I make the transition to side mount. Okay, maybe try to finish from there, then you switch, and you go to turn onto his side, okay. So from here, if he does this, my forearm now is cutting off his far jugular, okay. Grab my sleeve. I'm not coming across, I see a lot of this, okay? It's not that high percentage from here. I can maybe muscle it and get it a little bit, so rather than my forearm coming across his other jugular, I'm going to bring it across the back of his neck. Then I use my shoulder to drive his shoulder into his. If it's no gi, and I haven't grabbed the lapel, I can just grab my bicep. Bring this through, it's even tighter. Okay. So, those are your options, guys. If they answer the telephone or wrap their arms around the leg. Stroke.